I'm a nurse practitioner here at this clinic. Can you tell me what your first and last name is?
Becky Smith.
Okay, and your date of birth?
I am 50 years old.
Okay, wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit why you're here today?
Well, I went to a health fair last week and I had a high blood pressure, so I just want to come in and make sure that that is normal, I guess.
Sure. Do you have any history of high blood pressure throughout your life? Any times where you've had high blood pressures?
No, I've been in pretty good health. I feel great besides that one time I had high blood pressure.
Sure. Do you have any children?
I have 3. 2 of them are in college and one's in high school.
Okay. When you were pregnant, were you ever told that you had preeclampsia, eclampsia, or high blood pressure during your pregnancies?
With my first, I did have preeclampsia.
Okay. All right. And then what about with the other 2 after that?
No, just the first.
Okay. Any other medical history?
Nope.
Ever been hospitalized?
Just for my C-sections when I had them.
Okay, gotcha. Any traumas like broken bones, concussions, things like that?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any allergies to any medications?
Nope.
Okay. What about anything in the environment? Any foods, penicillin, latex?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I have a dairy farm with my husband.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're married.
Yes.
And you dairy farms, so you work there full time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you do any exercise?
Nope.
Okay.
Just besides that, nope, just that.
Yeah. All right. Are you still getting regular menstrual periods?
My last one was 3 weeks ago, and it's kind of been irregular, heavy, over the last.
Okay. Gotcha.
however long.
All right. Any family history that you can tell me about?
So my mom had died at 68, and she had a heart attack.
Okay.
And then my father's still alive, but he does have high blood pressure.
Okay. So pretty strong family history there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you take any medications?
Just Tylenol if I have any muscle aches or pains.
Okay. How often would you say you're taking the Tylenol?
Once every couple days.
Okay. Do you know how many milligrams you take?
325, I think it is.
Okay. And do you take that once a day, twice a day?
If I take it, it's just once every couple days.
Okay, and the 325 milligrams. Wonderful. All right. Do you use any tobacco products?
I smoke half a pack to a pack a day.
Okay. Gotcha. Any alcohol?
Just socially.
Okay. And by socially, do you mean with friends?
Right, but so I'll have a glass of wine every now and again.
Okay. Would you say once a week, twice a week?
Probably once a week.
Okay. Sorry, I'm being so specific with
That's okay.
times and numbers. It just gives us a good overall picture of kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit more about the high blood pressure and kind of focus in on that.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were at the fair
Mhm.
and you kind of did a health screening
Yep.
with the blood pressure. Do you remember how high it was?
I think it was 150 over 94.
Okay. Have you been experiencing any chest pains?
No, I just have some shortness of breath sometimes when I'm doing some housework or when I'm doing my farm thing.
Okay. All right. Any dizziness?
No.
Okay. Any visual changes?
No.
Any headaches?
Nope.
Okay. Any nausea or vomiting?
No.
Okay. Any other concerns that you have today that you would like to talk about?
I have had a harder time going up some stairs, so I do get short of breath with that also.
Okay. Is that a full flight of stairs or a half?
I start getting short of breath around a half.
A half a flight of stairs. Okay. Enough where you have to stop and catch your breath, or it's just that it's noticeable?
I usually, I go slower. I don't know if I completely stop, I guess, but I just get short of breath.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay. First, we're gonna take your vital signs. We'll get a blood pressure while you're sitting. You've been sitting here for at least 5 minutes, so that's good. Do you know approximately how much you weigh?
143 pounds.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'3".
Okay. Wonderful. Alrighty. So I am gonna take your temperature. Have you had anything to eat or drink
No.
in the last 15 minutes? Okay. Or when was the last time you smoked a cigarette?
Like an hour ago.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to put this right underneath your tongue. Good. 97.7.
Okay.
Beautiful. Alrighty. I'm going to gonna take your heart rate while you're here resting. Could you put your wrist right up here? Perfect. Okay, we're getting 90 for that. I'm gonna have you roll up your sleeve if you can and put your feet flat on the floor. Let me find the right blood pressure cuff here. It's important to find the right size. That could have also been the problem too with the health fair, so I'm really glad that you came and got checked out just to verify that that's an accurate reading.
Yeah.
Was your family giving you any pressure to come in?
No, I just think because my mom died from a heart attack, it kind of made me want to come in and figure my stuff out.
Absolutely, that's so important. I'm really glad that you did. And thank you for mentioning your family history as well. All right. I'm getting 158 over 92 on that side. I'm also going to take your blood pressure on each arm to see if there's any difference between the arms, if that's okay with you. Okay.
Pretty high.
Yeah. All right, I'll have you roll up that sleeve too. Perfect, thank you. So Becky, do you go to the gym or any exercise?
Nope, just the housework and the farm stuff.
Yeah, that probably keeps you pretty busy and in shape as well. That's a lot of physical exercise in itself. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting 156 over 90 on this side. So very similar to the other side of your arm. You can go ahead and roll down both of those sleeves. I'm gonna have you take a seat up there. And we'll do a little bit further exam.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bring my note-taking guide over here so I can keep track of the blood pressures. Alrighty. We'll get a little more light in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna sanitize my hands first. Have you noticed any swelling in your neck?
Nope.
Any difficulty swallowing?
Nope.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna feel all your lymph nodes, just to see if I feel any bumps.
Okay.
Okay, if that's all right with you. Sorry if my hands are a little bit chilly. All right, so I'm gonna start behind your ears back here. Okay, any pain when I'm pressing?
No.
Okay, let me know if you are having any pain. And underneath your chin, and then along your neckline here. Okay, that's good. I don't feel any swelling. Next, I'm gonna go behind you and feel your thyroid.
Okay.
Can you swallow? Perfect. Okay, this might sound a little bit strange, but I am gonna listen to your neck to see if I hear any abnormal blood sounds going through the vessels, things like that. Okay. So when I'm gonna have you hold your breath though when I do this. Okay, go ahead and hold your breath. Good. Wonderful. I don't hear anything abnormal. I am gonna listen to your heart and your lungs. Normally I would go underneath your shirt.
Okay.
Deep breath. Good. Deep breath. Wonderful. Good. Deep breath. Okay, very good. So I am going to have you lay down so I can look at your neck and also feel for your pulses and a few other things. Okay. Yeah. Before you lay down, I'm just going to move this up a little bit. I think I have to come around this side. Okay, go ahead and lay down. Let me know if you're comfortable. Could you scoot up just a tad? There you go. That we go. That's perfectly fine. All right, I'm gonna come around this side. You can see anything. Okay, I'm just looking to see if I see any, swelling in your neck here. I'm gonna have you turn your head just slightly to the left. Okay, I do not see that your, jugular vein, is swollen or distended, I guess in medical terms, so that is good. Next I'm gonna have you roll on your side here, just a little bit, to your left. And I'm just gonna feel to see if anything is displaced. I'm gonna go in between, the fifth space here of your ribs.
Okay.
And see if I feel any lumps, bumps, anything like that, okay? Right along your clavicular line, okay. All right, good, everything feels normal there. I'm gonna have you lay flat again. And I'm gonna check for the pulses in your feet. All right, I'm gonna have you take off your shoes and your socks. Good, strong, let's see, you know what? Let's put your feet here to make you a little bit more comfortable. How is that?
That's good. Sorry.
Okay, all right, good, strong pulses. Your feet are nice and warm. I don't see any discoloration, anything like that. Alrighty, last but not least though, I am gonna take a blood pressure while you're laying down, and then I'm gonna take another one while you're standing up. I know that seems a little bit silly, but I wanna see if there's any changes, greater than 20 points when you stand up.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that? No? Okay. So I'm gonna put you laying flat, and we'll have you lay completely flat for 3 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and take a blood pressure on each side, and then we'll stand up and do the same thing.
Okay.
All right?
Want me to sit up for a second?
I think I'm,
I'll just sit
yeah.
up.
Sometimes this thing likes to stick a little bit. Maybe I'll come around the other side and try to put it down. There we go. All right. So Becky, go ahead and just lay down. I'm gonna go grab my blood pressure cuff.
Okay.
Okay. Since it's been 3 minutes, I'm gonna have you roll up your sleeve if that's okay. All right, go ahead and lay flat. All right. (150/92). Not too far off from when you were sitting. Right. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Go ahead and put your arm flat again. Okay. 150/88. Not too bad. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna have you just lift your feet up for a minute here so I can put this thing in, then it'll be easier for you to get off. All right, and go ahead and sit up slowly so you don't get dizzy. And then I'm going to have you stand up. Within 3 minutes of standing, we need to take the blood pressure on both arms. And that's where we'll notice if there's a change. Did you have any dizziness with standing?
No.
Okay. Can you turn your arm out for me? There you go, thank you. All right, 160/94. And there you go, put your sleeve down.
Chilly in here.
It is a little chilly. Okay, 156/96. All right, Becky, I'm gonna have you sit down here and we're gonna go over a couple of things. It seems like overall your blood pressures are pretty consistently elevated, so I am gonna run a few tests. We're gonna check some lab work and just make sure that there isn't something a little further deeper going on that's causing this elevating blood pressure.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to do just a basic chest x-ray and EKG to make sure that everything is okay, and then we'll kind of go from there with the blood pressures.
Okay.
Whether, treating with medications, and we're gonna go over some information about quitting smoking, things like that. That will just naturally lower the blood pressure. How does that sound to you?
Super.
Do you have any questions for me?
Do I have to quit smoking?
You absolutely do not have to, but smoking will help lower your blood pressure.
Okay.
And also prevents against heart disease, heart attack, things like that.
I'll think about
I know that's a very hard thing to do, but we will give you all the right tools and support you in
Okay.
doing so.
it. All right, I'll think about it.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.